So okay guys, in the last class we discussed about for loop, right? So as I told you something like this, okay, if I'm saying for I in range 5, right, something like this, and I'm saying, then I'm saying print I, right? Okay, cut it. So okay guys, in the last class we discussed a little bit about the for loop. Told you the for loop syntax is something like this. For yeah, you will be having any identifier, right? Generally I'm taking I here in range, bear with my handwriting please, 3 if I'm saying here, and I'm saying print I, right? So what is happening here? So this I, three conditions we are checking here. First is the initial, what will be the initial value of I, that we are checking here. Second, we are checking the conditional, that means this I must be less than 3, or I can say this is the stopping condition, right? And third one that I am doing here is something like this, I plus plus, or I can say it is I plus equal to 1, right? When you are doing something like this. But if I did something like this, I'm saying for I in a range 3 comma 8, right? And then I'm saying print I. So what is the start here? This is start, and this will be your stopping condition, right? So obviously for in the first iteration the I value will be 3, right? Then you'll be checking is 3 less than this stopping condition, that's 8, right? And you'll be printing I, let's say this is my output screen, whatever is my I, that is 3. Again I'll be coming back from here, I'll be again coming back here. When I will coming back here, what I'll be doing at that time, I'll be incrementing this I. Now I will be 4 instead of 3, 1 increment will be doing, because here I have not wrote any increment, so by default it will be 1, right? So now I is 4. Now we'll be checking is 4 less than 8, yes, condition true. We'll come inside and print I. What is the I value now? 4, so I'll be printing here 4. After that I'll be again coming back here to this for loop. Now I will be again incremented by 1, it will be now 5. Now I'll be checking is 5 less than 8, yes, so print 5. Then again I'll be coming back here. Now again I'll be incrementing I. Now it will be now here 6. Now I'll be checking is 6 less than 8, yes, condition true, so I'll be printing here 6, right? So again I'll be coming back here. When I'm coming back here, I have to increment I, so I'll be here I is now 7. Now I'll be checking is 7 less than 8, yes, condition true, print whatever is inside I, that is 7. Now printing 7. So after that again I'll be coming back here, increment I. Now I will be my 8, right? Now I'll be checking is 8 less than 8, no, condition false, so we'll be stopping here for loop, right? So it is being like I said it like this. Okay, I say like this, if you touch if you touch any for loop once, any for loop once, it will not leave you unless and until it says it's himself that I am now false, I don't want to run again, right? So that means once you touch the for loop, it will run unless and until this condition becomes false, right? So you will not go to the next line, you'll be again coming back to this for loop again and again, again unless and until this condition becomes false, right? So let's take a one more case. So if I'm saying something like this, for I in range 4 comma 10 comma 2, so what will happen here, I'm giving the start, right? I'm giving the stop here, and I'm giving the increment of 2, right? So I obviously if I will do here print I, right? So what will happen here, so initially I will be equal to Oh yes, 4 because it's starting. Okay, then we'll be checking this stopping condition. Is 4 less than 10? Condition true or false? Yes, so we'll be coming inside for loop. What is here? Print I. What is inside my I? That is 4. Now I'll be coming back here. So what we'll be doing, we'll be incrementing I. Previously I was 4, 4 plus 2, it will be now 6, right? Now we'll be checking, is 6 less than 10? Condition true or false? Yes, condition is true. So again I'll be coming inside for loop, and here whatever is present in I, print that. That means 6 will be printed. After printing this, again I'll be coming back to this for loop, and now again I'll be incrementing by 2. Now it will be 6 plus 2 is 8. Now I'll be checking, is 8 less than 10? Yes, condition is true. Come inside for loop and print I. That means here we'll be printing 8, right? So from here again I'll be coming back here, and I'll be incrementing this 8 by 2 now. That is the third step. That means it will be 10 now. Is 10 less than 10? Condition true or false? False. So we'll be stopping here. This will be your result. Getting this point? So you can take here negative values as well. It is up to you, right? As you are taking the slicing as well. Now let's solve one of the question. So the question is like that. You have to print sum of, you have to print sum of first n, let's not list, okay, let's say first n natural numbers, right? Let's take the whole numbers. Let's take the whole number. Okay, let's go with the natural number itself. We'll go with the natural number itself. As we do know, the natural number is starting from 1, right? If I am saying that my n is 5, if I am saying my n is 5, so it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Getting this point? And if I am saying my n is, if I am saying my n is 7, so at that time it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7, right? This should be the case here. Getting this point? So how we'll be doing this question? Let's say I'm saying this n is 5, then n is 7. So what we're doing here is, I will say something like this. Now I know if I will using the for loop, if I will use the for loop, I can get this 1 2 3 4 5. I can get this 1 2 3 4 5 6. Just I have to put here condition, right? If I will say for I in range 5, so what will happen here? Obviously you know this I will get a values like 0 1 2 3 4, right? These are the values that it can receive. Getting this point? But as we know, the natural numbers are starting from the 1. If it is start from the 0, that will be the whole number. That means here we have to make certain kind of a changes. So what change we can make here is, I can say something like this: for I in range, since we have to start from the 1, so I will say the starting condition is 1, right? But here you are giving the stop condition as 5, but we have to go till, if I'm saying n is 5, so we have to include this 5 as well, right? So that means here if it is 5, what we'll be doing here is, we'll be doing it as a 6. Getting this point? Now you know the I value will be like this. In a first iteration it will be 1, in second iteration it will be 2, third iteration will be 3, then it will be 4, then it will be 5, right? So when the 6 hits, so at the time it will be stopping here. This is also clear. Now since we need something like this, like 1 2 3 4 5, so look here if you can understand it. If I am saying when I is equal to 1, right, I will save this one somewhere, right? Then when I is equal to 2, so I have to perform the addition of these two. That means I can say 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, right? And in the third iteration, when I'm having the 3, so at the time I'll be adding this 3 and this 3. That means this 3 plus this 3, it will be 6 now, right? Now I is equal to 4, so at the time we should add this 4 and this 6, it will be 10, right? And when I is equal to 5, I should be adding this 10 and this 5, so it will be 15, somehow like this, if you understood it, right? That means whenever you are adding the previous one with the next one, you should save it in somewhere, right? So same thing I'll be doing here is, I'll be doing something like this. To save this thing something here, I'll say there is a sum, one variable is sum, and I'm saying that the sum is 0. Initially we have not calculated anything, right? That's why I'm keeping the sum here 0. So then what I am saying is, I am saying for I in range 1 comma 6. Let's take an example, right? So here what I'll be doing is, now I know this I will give me the 0 1 2, sorry, 1 2 3 4 5, right? After every iteration. So what I'll be doing is I'll say something like this: sum plus equal to I. Getting this point? And after completion of this for loop, I will say print sum. This will be my program. Now let's dry run it. So what I am saying here is, let's dry run it. For the same program, let's say this is my iteration 1, this is my iteration 2, this will be my iteration 3rd, and this is my iteration 4, right? So here I am saying that initially we are creating one sum. That means one memory block will be created, and this memory block is now sum. And initially in this sum there is 0. That means we have not calculated anything, we have not seen anything. Now let's say I will say this is iteration 1, first iteration, right? In a first iteration, what is happening here? For I in range 1, that means what will be the I value here? The I value here will be here 1, right? And is this 1 less than 6? Condition is true. Then what will be doing? Sum plus equal to I. That means this thing, can I say this thing is something like this? Sum equal to sum plus I, right? So initially in this iteration, if I will take this, that means it will become this third line will become something like this: sum equal to sum. Now what is my sum? That is 0. 0 plus I. What is my I? I is my 1, right? That means sum is equal to 1, and assign this 1 to this sum. That means here we'll be rubbing this 0, erasing this 0, and here we'll be having now 1. Get this point? And from here, can I go here? No. Where I have to go? I have to go back to this for loop from here, right? When I go back to this for loop, in the second iteration, what will be the I value? Now I value is 2. Why? Because previously it was 1, we will be incrementing by 1, now it will be 2, right? And now you'll be checking, is 2 less than 6? Yes, it is less than 6. So you'll be coming inside for loop. Inside for loop, what you are saying? This sum plus equal to I. That means now here sum will be equal to sum. What is my sum? That's 1 plus 2, that will be equal to 3, right? Now my sum is equal to 3. Getting this point? Now in a third iteration, what we are doing is, we are doing something like this. For okay, third iteration means previously I was 2, now you will be incrementing I by 1. That means now your I is equal to 3. Okay, you are seeing 3 less than 6. Yes, 3 is less than 6. Come inside for loop. So what you are doing here is sum plus equal to I. That means it will become sum, will become somehow like this: sum plus I. What is my sum? Sum is my 3 plus I. What is my I? That is 3, right? 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, and you will be storing here now 6, right? After that, what we'll be doing is, let's say I'm saying here is the fourth iteration. What we are having, previously I was 3. When you be coming to this follow, obviously you have to increment I by 1. That means now your I will be here 4. Now what you will be checking is 4 less than 6. Condition true, right? If condition is true, you will come inside for loop, and here what you are having, sum plus equal to I. That means here sum will become sum plus I. What's my sum? That is 6 plus I, that's 4, right? And it will be equal to 10, right? So now you are having here 10. So will you stop here? No, you will go to the next iteration. Let's say my next iteration is 5. Okay, 4 by 5. Now what's the I value here? Previously it was 4. Now you'll be coming to this for loop, right? You will be incrementing it by 1. That means I here will be equal to 5, right? Now you check, is 5 less than 6? Yes, 5 is less than 6. Condition true. You will come inside, and here you will be getting is something like this: sum equal to sum plus I. What is my sum? Sum is now my 10 plus I is my 5, and this will be equal to 15, right? Will you stop here? No. What you'll be doing is, you will be going to the sixth iteration now, right? So I'll be updating the sum value now. Now sum is my 15. Right? In the sixth iteration, what I'll be doing here is, I'll be coming back to this for loop. Now I'll be incrementing I. Now I will be my 6. Now is 6 less than 6? No, condition false. So what we're doing, you'll be stopping here. Once you stop here, will you go inside for loop? No. So where you'll be go? You will go to the line number 4, and in the line number 4 is saying print sum. Whatever is present in the sum, print that. That means here the result that we'll be getting is here is 15 output. right? If you want to check it like this, I can say here 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, right? Something like this we did. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15. That's what we did here, and this we did with this for loop, right? Now let's see it on the coding itself. Let's code it. So what I will be doing here is I will be saying sum, right, equal to, initially I will be keeping a 0, then I will say for I in range 1 comma 6, right, and I will say here colon, then I will say here sum plus equal to I, right? You can say also like this sum equal to sum plus I. This is also possible, right? And after completion calculation of the additions, you'll be printing what? Sum, right? Now if I will run this program, okay, you are getting here 15, right? Now again, if you will see here, we are keeping this 6. What if it's 7? That means we have to change this value here from 6 to 7. What if it's 2? Then we have to change it again. So better is to take this value, the nth value from the user, as I told you here. First n natural number. Now the first n natural numbers can be the 15. First n natural numbers can be the 16, 18, 20, anything right here, right? So what we'll be doing here is we'll be doing something like this. I'll be saying n equal to int input. Now everyone knows why we are using here int. I'll say enter the nth value, right? Once are entering the nth value, if he is saying n is 6, first n 6 natural numbers, what will be saying here? N plus 1. Why we are doing n plus 1, right? If he is saying 5, the stopping condition will be here 6. If he is saying 7, the stopping condition will be here 8. If he is saying 9, the stopping condition will be here 10. That's why I'm doing the increment here by 1. Getting this point? And now if I will run this program, and if I am saying that find the sum of first 12 natural numbers, it is 78. If I will be running it again, I am saying the find the sum of first 45 natural numbers, it is giving me that, right? If I am saying give me the sum of first 2 natural numbers, right, it is 3, because 1 plus 2 is 3. So what happened here? I enter here 2. Okay, now n value is 2. I am saying for I in range 1 plus 2 plus 1, because 2 plus 1 will become here 3. That means stopping condition is 3. We can go up till 1 and 2. Getting this point? I hope you understood it. Okay, bye, see you in the next one.